What is up, my felonious YouTube brethren? Today we're going to go over the holy grail of plate carriers for the modern Minuteman, whatever you want to call yourselves. So, as always, guys, the best way to support the channel right now is just to like the video and share it. That helps out the channel so much. It helps it reach new people that need to see this kind of content. I don't beg or ask for monetary stuff. I'm not that kind of person, so it is what it is. But as far as growing the channel and what the channel is going to be doing this year, we need to grow the channel as much as possible. So send the video to your grandma. I don't care.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
Like it. That helps out the most right now. So on with the show. So when it comes to plate carriers, you guys know that I'm pretty uppity. If you've been around the channel for a hot minute, you know I muchly prefer chest rigs over plate carriers for most applications. Based off of my occupations and experiences and my training, speed and maneuverability is absolutely the king and end all be all for getting you in and out of a fight efficiently. Obviously, plate carriers have their place, and the better plate carrier you have, the better job it does to fulfill those needs that you have. When it comes to plate carriers, there's really two boats that I look at it. That is your cheap, airsofty type stuff, which some of it works, some of it doesn't. You kind of roll the dice with that one. And then you've got your super bougie professional level stuff, which obviously is the bee's knees. That stuff's really good, but unless you wear a plate carrier as an occupation, it's kind of hard for some of us to justify a purchase of that amount for something that we're not going to use a whole lot, except for training and, you know, other LARPing activities. Today we're going to be going over the AceTech LPPPC V2 modular plate carrier setup, and it has absolutely blown my mind as far as how awesome it is. And as soon as y'all see it, you're going to be like, oh, well, that's a knockoff of this or that, which you're not wrong. It is what it is because of the price point. So before we get into the details and the nitty gritty, full disclaimer on my relationship with AceTech, there is none. So they don't know about me. They did not send this to me. I paid for this with my own hard-earned monies. If AceTech is watching, then good job, guys. This thing is freaking amazing. Keep doing what you're doing.
It comes from China.
So, because I'm kind of a speed junkie when it comes to running and gunning, my criteria for a plate carrier is going to be speed, maneuverability, modularity. So, I already have mine built out. So, when you look at it online, it's going to look slick, not like mine that already has all my doodads and stuff on it. But this is the AceTech LPPPC V2. It's essentially pretty much the T-Rex arms slickster, I think it is, or whatever. It's like the T-Rex arms and the Feral Concepts slickster kind of had a baby together, pretty much on par with both of those. You know, it could be a Chinese ripoff, but the biggest selling point for this piece of kit is not only the quality, but the price. So right now on Amazon, I got this for like 110 bucks, which is pretty badass. So if you're already rocking AceTech's chest rigs or any kind of chest rig with an H-harness clip-in system with the 1-inch buckles, then you're good to go and you can slap it on here. As you can see, I already have my chest rig placard mounted to the front. I've got 3 mags and then the 2 wings coming out for comms. Some of this might switch around depending on what I'm doing, but that's kind of a generic setup that I'm digging so far. On the back, I'm running 2 just generic lateral GP pouches, and so I've got a little bit of, you know, medical doodads and things in here. And then in the bottom one, For right now, I have the chest rig H harness in this, so that if I'm rocking this plate carrier and for whatever reason I need to ditch it and go chest rig, then I just pull the harness out, unclip the chest rig portion, slap that together, and now I'm Ricky Bobby.
Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Super fast. If you ain't first, you're last. It has the elastic stretchy cummerbund with built-in mag pouches, which is pretty cool. I did experiment with putting my rifle mags in it, but because I wear my stuff high and tight, those not only were jabbing me in the armpit, but they were kind of pinching my love handles down here in my back fat. And so I've got part of a blowout kit in this, and then these two are empty for right now. And on the right hand side, I'm just running it slick, but as you can see, placard and the wings sits up against the plate carrier front, and then you take your cummerbund and you wrap it around the entire thing. And that's what I love the most about it, is the stretchiness of the elastic gives you the flexibility and the mobility that you're looking for, and breathability, I might add. But also, it overlapping the front of the placard sucks everything into your body to where you don't have pouches and kit flopping around or getting hung up on stuff. So that's probably what I enjoy the most about it. Now, one of my other biggest gripes for budget in plate carriers is the actual plate insert size. And of course, from a business standpoint, they want to try and cover all their bases with a minimal amount of work have to do to the system itself. And so a lot of times the inserts for your cheaper plate carriers are going to be for able to receive the, I think it's 11 by 14 SAPI plates, which are like the big boy plates. So they say that they can take your standard 10 by 12 shooter's cut plates, but when you go to throw them in, there's a lot of slop. And if your plate is not secured into the insert, then it's sliding around. You're going to wear hot spots. You're going to rack yourself in the chin. That's just bad news. Stay away from that. So first off, the inserts for this to receive plates are spot on. They are the 10 by 12 SAPI cut inserts, and right now I don't even have plates in it. I just have the trauma pads, the SAPI trauma pad inserts, just to give it some shape and some form factor. But it fits it flawlessly, perfectly. And so that leads us to the actual stitching and material quality, because if your stitching blows out, here comes your plate, here comes all your stuff. The material and stitching quality is above the standard that I've had on any of my plate carriers thus far, which I've had cheap and I've had some nice ones. I have zero issues with the stitching and material quality. It's thick where you need it to be. They hit it out of the park on the material part. I got mine in M81 Woodland, which we all know is the Lord's camo, and I've got it blended with a little bit of black multicam from some of my other pieces of kit. The camo pattern is pretty spot on, if not the exact same as M81, depending on, you know, if it's a knockoff or the quality of the material itself. Sometimes colors will be brighter than others, and then obviously as you use it and wash it, those are going to dull down and all that good stuff. So I'm happy there. The cummerbunds, as you can see, Velcro in the front, but just like the T-Rex Arms plate carrier that they sell, the cummerbund comes around into the back and Velcros as well, and then has the main flap that comes down. So the cummerbund adjustability is superb as well as quick. The ones that you have to untie with shock cord and move the spacers around, those are a pain in the ass. So they did a great job there as well. pretty much all y'all are going to know this setup. You've seen this setup before, not my personal setup, but this type of plate carrier before. And so it's nothing new. The main thing I wanted to get out is that this plate carrier, if you're looking to get into one, this is pretty much a end-all be-all, buy once, cry once type purchase. And there's not even going to be that much crying. Like I said, on Amazon, 110 bucks. So that is what shocked me the most with this setup. Shoulder straps is another thing that cheaper brands tend to screw up quite a bit, and they do the single strap with the loop, and you run it through it and then cinch it whichever direction. But a lot of times, smaller frame guys like me, if you're going to wear it high and tight, and by the time you get everything cinched up and the right height and the right tightness that you need, you've got so much strap slack hanging down that Velcro won't match up with Velcro, and then you have to jerry rig it somehow to get it to stay secured. The shoulder straps on this setup, front half of the plate carrier and then back half of the plate carrier, each have Velcro straps, and then those straps come together and Velcro however you need, to what length, individual adjustment. You can make it as tight as you want, and you can make it as loose as you want, because the entire strap is Velcro. And then with this plate carrier, they've got the overlapping Velcro shoulder pads that once you get your strap adjusted where you need it, it will encompass that and lock it down to where you don't have exposed Velcro on your shoulders. But you can also use it like how I have this PTT set up. It's pretty good for cable management as well. On top of that, you've got your cable management loops on the side of the front, which is pretty cool. Obviously, y'all know the clip-in system with the placards. You just undo your 1-inch clips right here from whatever placard you're running, and then unvelcro it, and you can slap on another placard of your choosing, or you can run this thing straight up slicker than an owl snot and run it underneath a shirt or coat, something like that, if you're doing low vis stuff. I don't want to get too deep in this review because you guys, y'all know what plate carriers are. You've seen one, you've seen pretty much all of them. I just wanted to showcase this setup, the price point, and how amazingly this thing has blown my expectations out of the water. So any of you that are watching this that are looking to get into a plate carrier, or get your buddy into a plate carrier, or you're looking to upgrade or downgrade, whatever the case may be, 110 bucks, and you cannot go wrong with this setup. Extremely modular. Obviously, I don't have my plates in it yet, so the weight is going to change a little bit, but fit and finish and how it has performed so far has been amazing. So guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. If you have any more questions about this setup or similar topics, drop down in the comments below and let me know. I love chit-chatting with you guys, answering anything, and a lot of times I get some really good ideas from you guys, so I really appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. DTW, always push back.